Hey besties, so today I have a huge book haul for you guys, and this is basically my last huge book haul of the year. I don't plan on buying any more books besides a few releases that are coming out. Lala Sage, Soul Searching. I'm gonna finish collecting Zodiac Academies. I'm only gonna buy new releases that I really want if I'm in the middle of a series that I don't have the rest of the books of. But basically I'm done buying huge hauls of books for the rest of the year.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
We're currently in a new location. I'm in my bed. I'm feeling a little under the weather today due to some health issues. I'm not gonna open these up yet because I want to do a TikTok of it. But I got two blind date with a book, and one of them my boyfriend actually picked out. Dark Academia / Fantasy. An esteemed university, glittering magic, a woman determined to earn her place. In blood, shimmering just below the surface. Dark Academia done right for fans of R.F. Kuang's Babel, which I have not read Babel yet, but I am planning on reading it. So I feel like I'm gonna love this book. And I feel like I'm gonna love R.F. Kuang's books as well. Sorry I butchered her last name. I am so sorry. A fantasy. FMC who can move between different planes of reality. Immortal MMC who is less monstrous than he appears. When the monster you spent your entire life fearing is actually the equivalent of a grumpy cat. And then he was like, that reminds me like Beauty and the Beast vibes. You love that. So you love this. Which, you guys see that castle right there? He actually bought that for our anniversary. The Diary of a Young Girl, which I read back in high school, middle school. I just love this book. I'm not a huge classic type of girl, but some classics I actually do love. For example, Diary Anne Frank, Phantom of the Opera, To Kill a Mockingbird, Frankenstein, The Great Gatsby. Oh my god, absolutely love that book. Kite Runner, The Odyssey. I love the Odyssey. Been collecting like certain covers like these. So I have like the Beauty and Beast one, Chinese Myth and Horror Stories one, Edgar Allan Poe's, because I love Edgar Allan Poe. He's one of my favorite poets. I actually was able to visit Edgar Allan Poe's house. Yeah, I just love his poems. And then we're gonna start with, I got this book hugger. I got this magnetic bookmark of cats as well. I got my boyfriend like this type of cover of, I think, The Odyssey or The Great Gatsby. I don't remember which one. It was buy one get one 50% off, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna buy myself one, and I got myself Wicked, and it's so pretty. And the spray edges are gold, which matches my other ones that I have, because the other ones I have is silver or gold. I picked up this book, which is called Day Blue at Night, and it's by Zhang Tan Tran. Why did I say that in English accent? I can't speak Vid right now. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? I can't speak. What?
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
I swear I'm fluent in Vid. But we got this, which was $3 off. And then this one, I'm actually going to be vlogging this, but I'm going to be reading Alchemised. This has been all over TikTok. If you guys don't know about it, it's basically this author is who wrote Manacled, and there's just this ongoing debate on TikToks, people saying like, you have to read Manacled in order to read Alchemized, or you don't need to read Manacled to read Alchemized. What I've learned, the author took it off of AO3. You do not need to read Manacled in order to read Alchemized. I heard this is a very dark book. Be prepared before you read it. Author's note, this is a work of fiction which explores many of the dark aspects of war and survival. Reader discretion is advised. Okay, so make sure you read the content notes is in the very back of the book before you read this. So we have our next bag. Frida McFadden, The Housemaid is Watching, and The Housemaid's Secret, which I actually already bought the first book when I went to Target, and they didn't have the other two books, so I bought them when I found out at Barnes & Nobles, and I don't remember which one's second or third. Book 8 of the Zodiac Academy, which I'm gonna start soon, and this is Sorrow and Starlight, and this is the new cover. Collect the new covers. I low-key wish I collected their old covers. I have not started the Elsie Silver books yet because I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I'm gonna start from like her very first series and move on to the last series that just came out, which is this, and this is the third book, or is it the fourth book? It's Wild Card by Elsie. It says book 4. Wow, look what happens when you read.
Wow. You can read the brochure.
I just been collecting her series, A Curse for True Love, and this is by Stephanie Garber, which I already have book 1 and 2. In the book that I just been seeing for the longest time now, and I finally caved in and bought it. I need to finish reading her series actually. What is going on with my hair? The Conditions of Will by Jessica Hastings. Now we move on to the big bad boy bag. It is so heavy. I went to a different Barnes & Nobles this time. Went to their cafe. I know there was like a thing where they're doing like a $5 book at the cafe, which was the pumpkin like cafe book or something, which I wanted to get. I wasn't able to go. And then when I finally went, they didn't have it anymore. But then they have this book that was out. So this is Long Live Evil. It looks really pretty. It looks like a fun read. And it's a tale for anyone who ever falls for a villain. So recently, I started reading Guild with my friend. I actually bought Guild, the hardcover, last month or so. I've been on a hunt to finish collecting the whole series. Why is this gold? So I have Guild on my shelf. Got Glint, book number 2. And Guild looks exactly the same, just with a different title and obviously different pages.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Book number 3, which is Gleam. I don't know my Roman numerals. We have book 4, which is Glow. Then book 5, which is Gold. These are big books. And then the last book of the series is called Gold Finch, and it actually has gold spray edges. I am looking forward to this. That is all for my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys don't mind me changing up the background a little bit. That is all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!